Hi, can you see me? Can you hear me? Hi, can you see me? Can you hear me? I can see myself. I can see myself. Okay. Cause yeah, I was having a little bit of problems, but okay. We good. All right. I got a lot of good topics today now. We gonna get into this. Let me move my phone over here. Okay. Okay. All right. I got my topics here. Before I start, let me first say welcome, guys. We gonna get lit tonight. I got some real good topics and some. We gonna get. Oh, thank you. Um, I got some real good topics to. This episode is predominantly going to be based on relationships. I have like one non-relationship question, but the other questions we'll get to in the next episode. But yeah. I'll give people a couple of minutes to get in before I start. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm nervous. I have a whole bunch of emotions going through me right now. But the top is gonna be good. I'm trying to see if I can pop the chat out and bring it so I can see it on screen, but I don't want to f anything up. But let me see. Let's see. Pop this. Okay, there it goes. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, gotcha. This is gonna be crazy. There we go. Gotcha. Okay. Y'all can send some comments. I can see y'all now. I don't have to look at my phone. So, I was gonna kind of wait for the person that sent me the first question to come, but she'll be in here maybe a little bit later. So, we're gonna start with the first question, and you guys can give your information or your like opinion too. So it says, why do you become obsessed with someone when you didn't like them initially? Meaning, Uh, it's like the person kind of grew on you. You didn't really like them. Y'all started dating and you grew to like the person, and then y'all broke up and now you can't get them out of your mind. That type of thing. So it's like if you broke up with the person several times and it was like not a bother, and then all of a sudden this one particular time you break up with them and now you're like losing it, losing sleep, can't eat, that type of thing. So my experience and opinion about that is because you don't mind the person leaving or breaking up with them because if you don't like them because you don't care because you think they're by themselves. But once you know they have somebody else, that's what the trigger is. It's like, oh wow, he left me for somebody. He's not over there thinking about me and how to get me back. He's occupying his time with somebody else. That's what make you become obsessed with the person because it's like it's a competition type of thing. Y'all agree? I feel like it's a competition thing. It's like if you know somebody's occupying your time, you want to know who she is, what she looked like, how old is she, what kind of job she got, you want to know everything about the person. Do y'all agree? I'm almost for certain that's what it is. Um, and another thing I want to add to that because another thing I want to add to that is because we as women look at another woman and be like, well, I look better than her. Like, what? My ass is fatter than hers. Like, what does she see? What does he see in her? And it's like, it's not about what we deem as looking better than the person. You could think that his whole family can think that, your whole family can think that, but it's what he see and what she make is how she make him feel. Like maybe she making him feel like wanted. Like if you didn't notice, maybe you was treating him wrong. Maybe she brings something to the table that you wasn't. Maybe she's cooking, cleaning, spending money, it's a whole lot of things that provides competition besides looks. So you can say, oh, I look better than her. Like, how dare he? And it's like, you just never know. I always. Why would you think the girl was better than me? Listen, I used to think that too. Like, why, well, I wouldn't say she's better like what she can offer. I would say physically maybe she's better, or maybe her ass is a little fatter, maybe her boobs. I don't know. I used to think physically attractive, but on a like a provider type of, nurturing type of thing. Like I feel like nobody had me. Like I'm willing to cook, clean, laundry. Like I'm doing all these things to try to make the situation work. But in regards to looks, you can't say what this man might see is beautiful or whatever. You don't know how she make him feel. You don't know anything. So we cannot say, oh, she look I look better than her. Like how dare he? And it's like you don't know. She might be ugly to him too, but she just provide something for him, like a comfort to him that he didn't find in nobody else. See, like with this situation, like you said, this particular person will always talk about her and go back to her. You allowed that. Once you found out there was somebody in the picture, don't let him come back because now he feel like he can run interference between the both of y'all, because if you know and she don't know, he gonna lie to her, but he gonna come to you. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever let give him the opportunity to remain friends with you when you know he got somebody else over there. Like, don't give him that opportunity, because a man is gonna do what you allowed him to do. Me learning the hard way. Yes. So if you let him go back and forth, he gonna keep doing it. He ain't never gonna stop until somebody stops it. She might cater to all his needs. She might spend money. She might be not even looks wise. She might be more compatible. Like, say, he's a drinker. She might be a drinker too. Like, it's compatible. Like you can't be, a lot of things have to line up. Yeah, I'm clocking you because I had to learn the hard way. Like, I wasn't letting, but I was one to say, oh, I know he still love me. If he say he still love you, that's gonna stay in your head because you still love him, and it's hard to let him go. And it's kind of like a competition thing where it's like I have to have him, like, so when he come by you, you doing everything in your power to try to make him see you as the one and not go back to her or eventually leave her for you. But listen, do not allow that to happen. Do not, because he gonna keep doing it until the end of time. You have to be the one to say, look, I know my worth. If you don't see my value, somebody is. Somebody else is. Just like you found somebody else, I could find somebody else too. Listen, please. These men out here, a lot of women say, "Oh, these men play a lot of games." They do, because you allow them to play the game with you. Let them play Nintendo or PS5 or whatever the hell they want to play, but you ain't gonna play me. You is not gonna play me. So yeah, that was the first question, is because you're obsessed with him because you know he got somebody else. And that's it. You probably don't even really want him now. Suppose he come back to you and he leave the girl. And he gonna want you to do all those things that she was doing because you want him to leave her for you. So now you gotta do all the stuff that she was doing for him. You gotta do it now because you got the prize. First of all, men. Y'all not the prize. Men are not the prize. Women have always been the prize. So stop. Women, stop pursuing. You flirt, talk, but let them take the initiative. Yeah, everybody make mistakes when they were young. When I was 21 or in my 20s, sometime even my 30s, I was allowing things like that to happen. But one day you got to wise up. And then, I feel like I'm older, so I can give advice to the younger people, because it's always the one that's on the outside that could kind of see and tell you what's going on in the best advice. Once you in it, you ain't gonna know. All you know is love. All you know is love. And your heart, guess what your heart gonna do? Leads you in the wrong direction every time. Every time. That saying, follow your heart, don't do it. Because once you get to the end of where how far your heart gonna take you, you gonna think, I knew it. Your mind is gonna tell you what you need to know all the time. So that was the first question. I think I answered it. I think we answered it. So okay, let's see. Okay, now the second question is, why do guys want you to chase them too? And part B of that question is, why do they play mind games, especially older men? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me get a break. Let me see if I can let's see. I need to take a break, y'all. I'm going to I'll be right back. Hi. Yeah, this is a loaded question. Part A, part B. I had to get up and turn on the air because I was getting hot and I didn't want y'all to see below the table. You know what I mean? So, what do you mean? Yes, we did. So, why do guys want you to chase them? Hmm. Guys feel, I mean, I get it. Guys want to feel wanted too. I get that part. But to chase them and pursue them, no. If you pursue a guy, they're going to feel like you're desperate and they're going to pull back. Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like guys feel like you can't see me. I did turn off the camera, but I turned it back on. Can you see me now? Yeah, I turned off the camera because I had to get up and turn on some air. I was getting hot. I'm about to heat up, so I had to turn on some air. You see my hair blowing now? Yeah, so I feel like guys want you to chase them because they're not really interested. A guy that's interested is not gonna let a guy. Oh, we did a guy that my hair look amazing, but I need to fix it. A guy that a guy that wants you to chase them. I think that's playing games. A guy that really wants you, you ain't gonna have to chase them because they're gonna be on your phone, texting, calling, asking to come over, talk. Yeah, it's men around their 40s and up. Yes, please. I have a lot of men on my dating app, 40s, 50s, 60s, looking for casual. I don't even understand what casual means, first of all. Does casual relationship means sex? Because there ain't nothing casual about that. It is nothing casual about that. I don't know the rules. I might not know the rules about dating. But does casual relationship involve sex? Somebody let me know, cuz maybe I got it wrong. Cuz maybe I should be saying no to people I mean maybe I'm saying yes to people who I should be saying no to, because I thought casual relationship mean, hanging out, talking on the phone every now and again, whatever, whatever. I didn't know if casual relationship means sex. But men, I would advise, I was told by a guy when he saw the first podcast that never tell a man your deepest feelings, because he's going to use that and eat you alive. So I guess what us women probably looking for is like surface level relationships. You just want to like them. You don't want to love them. Because once you start loving them, it can mean that too. Oh, I didn't know that, because I don't feel like sex is casual, because a lot of things can come with sex. Unwanted pregnancies, STDs, everything. Ain't nothing casual about no sex. Casual dating, yes. Wow. So men just want to have sex basically with no commitment, with no strings attached. That's all it is. Wow. I have to maybe take myself out of the game. I mean, not the game, but it is a game. But maybe I need to take myself out of the dating app, because I didn't know that casual actually meant like, having sex with random people who's probably having sex with random people. That's just a lot. And I'm paranoid, so I'll be thinking all type of stuff. So I don't know. Did I answer that question? I would like to get some men in here who can answer like why they play games, especially the older ones. Like, I feel like they probably had their heart broken, and they don't want to get their heart broken again. Men are not like us. They can be with you for years and not be serious. They can talk to you for years and not be serious. They can do everything with you, laugh, joke, sex, everything, and still not be serious with you, because they're protecting their heart and they don't want to get heartbroken again. The right person, where is this right person? I mean, you know how long it would take for the right person to come along for some people? Because it seems like everybody's playing games. Like, all these men are not serious. All none of the like, it's like so hard. I mean, I don't find like options hard, but to sort through all of the options just to find one, I don't need like 10. I need one. And to find one solid nigga, listen, I might not I might not. Who the hell knows? But I don't know. I may give up. But I must say I quite like being single. No headache, no arguing, no nothing like that. But I don't think I would find my soulmate in Home Depot or Lowe's. I mean, I don't know. Like I feel like they are in there, but I think most of them are married, and I don't want no married men either, because these married men be on the website more than the single ones. They probably feel like they're missing out on something. They will. Listen, people be whole ass married and still don't like their wife. Listen, it's crazy. The dating scene is like, I mean, the stories I hear, and it be like older men too, and it's like, what the hell happened? I'm telling you, I tell you, they treat you like they girl, they wife, they fiance, and can't even stand you. But you provide comfort. You know you providing something that they need at the moment. So they gonna pretend until they don't have to pretend no more. Okay. Let's Y'all want to start the next topic, because this is gonna be like this is gonna be something that I know a lot about. Oh, you let me tell you what I saw on the on the website. There was this couple up there looking for a thick woman to add to their relationship. I am not strong enough. I don't know what type. I don't know. Maybe some women feel like men gonna cheat anyway, so why not just add somebody to the relationship? But let me tell you, to me, if I was married, yeah, I feel like a lot of these men be on the down low, but I mean, a lot of women are bisexual too, because I don't understand why you would want a woman added to the relationship as per a man. Like why we not adding men to the mix? Like everybody's accommodating of the man. Oh, let's bring another woman because that's what the man want. What if I want to add another man? It makes more sense. I have more holes. I could provide, what we need. With a woman, somebody gonna be licking. It's just like, to me, it makes more sense to add a guy if the threesome things comes up, because it just make more sense. A woman have how many holes? One could be here, back, front. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't want to share either. I'm not sharing, but I'm just saying, like, for the women that accommodate the man who says, "Oh yeah, let's look for another woman to add to our relationship," or like to spice things up, as we'll get later on. But some people add another person to spice up an old relationship or marriage or whatever. But like, why not accommodate the woman? Why always say let's add another woman? Why not add another man to the mix? Just food for thought. Okay, let's get to the next question. Dating in the workplace. They don't want that, because they don't want to add another man, even though the other man don't even have to touch them at all. It's just that they're selfish. They want two women in them. I don't get it because what am I gonna do if there's another woman added to the mix? Stand there and wait for my turn? Like that's how I feel because I don't want that interaction with another woman. So like if it was another man, to me that would be better. I'm not considering any of it, but I'm just saying if I would consider it, it would be two men and a woman, not just two women and a man. Just for me. It just make more sense to me. But to each his own, have fun, enjoy, but it's just not me. Exactly. Most men are just focused on pleasing themselves. So what better way to add another woman to the mix? Because if another man comes in, they're not gonna want to, they may not be able to get an erection or like anything can happen. I've dated in the workplace more times than I can count. Big, absolutely no. Huge mistake. Huge mistake. Yeah, I know some people who got married by dating in the workplace, but to me that's a very rare case. Uh I've dated, yes, I've dated in the workplace too many times. Every time it ended horribly. Horribly. Yeah, when we're young, we think that's the thing to do, but it's fun and it's nice when you go to work and you meet your partner there and everything's good. But when things are bad and you still have to go to that place, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? That is the worst when things go bad or y'all have an argument or like argument or worse, and you have to go there. There's no outs. Like it's crazy. I've been in that situation to where I felt I couldn't call out anymore. No more days, and I had to go out on disability because it was just a bad situation. And eventually I ended up leaving, but and then went to another job and did the same freaking thing. But I think the last time I did that, it was the hardest lesson. And every job now, I'm not even looking for anybody. I'm not even don't listen. I'm not interested in nobody. If you interested in me, you have to quit or something because exactly. Sometimes when you have an argument or something like, or you just need space from the person to recollect your thoughts or whatever, and then you have to go to work and see the person. That's just like the worst feeling because now you're trying to avoid him. You can't even focus on what you're supposed to be doing. It's just a crazy situation. I would never do that. Yeah, somebody go. Listen, I'm happy that I left, but I found a better job, so it all worked out. But that was just the worst situation. It was just it was bad, especially when somebody starts seeing somebody from the same job. Is just like whoa, you know what I mean? Like it just was messy. It just was messy. Like cops be called. It just was messy. It was really crazy. Never. And still after that one, I still did it again and ended up in a bad situation. So yeah, after the very last one, never. And there were people at the next job asking to take me. I said, nope. If I leave here, then we can consider. But as long as I'm here, no, we ain't going out nowhere. We ain't going to lunch. We ain't doing nothing. That's the worst. If don't ever do. Listen, we can't never do that again. Never do that again. We killing it, y'all. We wait. We've been up here for half an hour. Oh, okay. We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. We got a couple more questions. That's what exactly what happened. But of course, he lied and said he wasn't dating the person. But that's the power we give men, the option to run back and forth between whomever. Because we want to be the pick me. We want to win. We want to win the competition. We want to, we want to win him. Because but listen, it wasn't worth it. Looking back, it wasn't worth it then. It ain't. Listen, never. Lesson learned. Some in life. Life is about lessons. Sometimes it's you learn from somebody else's lessons. Sometimes you learn from your own. Imagine almost getting fired, cops being called, like you know what I mean? It's just really bad. Ended really bad. But nonetheless, I found a better job and was done with that. But never again. Never again. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. Okay, let's talk about why y'all think men cheat. Why y'all think men cheat? Because they can. I think men are like they use like temptation as an excuse. And it's like they feel like they can get away with it. Because if you catch them, which you probably will, because a lot of men are messy or they sloppy. They don't know how to cheat. Not saying they should, but they just get real reckless and sloppy. You can always tell when a nigga cheating because he gonna start fight after fight and storm out and storm off and not come home, and he gonna start a whole bunch of shit, and you gonna know what he doing. But they cheat because let oh well, let me think. I never thought about it this way. Maybe the other woman is accepting of it. Maybe they going back and forth to an ex. Who knows? Like a lot of women these days don't mind being a side chick because supposedly this side chick gets treated better. Let's talk about that. A lot of people, glorifying being a side chick. They get treated better because the main girl gets treated horribly and get lied to and just treated horribly. Meanwhile, and the side chick get told the truth and they kind of treat them nice because they want them to stick around. And then there's greedy. They having it both ways. So why not? If you can cheat and get away with it like most men do, why not? They'll claim they're not happy, but let you catch them cheating. They'll cry and beg and want to stay. Side chicks be happy because they don't have to deal with the aggravation that come along with these niggas. They don't have to deal with the aggravation. And they get treated like a queen because they want them to stick around. They're accepting a situation, so they want them to stick around. So they're gonna give them everything. They're gonna buy them whatever they want because then they don't want the girl to blow the cover and tell the girlfriend. So they're gonna treat them nice because they want them to stick around, and then they don't want the girl to tell. But men cheat, I feel like, because they can. It's not because they ain't happy. Because if you find out they're cheating, they're going to cry and beg and stay and do whatever they have to do to work on the relationship. I feel like cheating is unnecessary, because if you ain't happy with me, just tell me and leave. It's not that serious, because now you playing with people's lives now, because you probably sleeping with that girl unprotected. You come sleep with me unprotected. Like, you just mixing too many bodily fluids for me. I don't want. Listen, let me tell you something. Don't cheat on me. Yes, it'll hurt if you say, I don't want to be here no more, I'm leaving. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. But I'd rather that than to find out you cheating. Let a woman cheat on the man, what's gonna happen? He gonna try to kill her. Because they do things to us that they can't handle. You know for a fact that not all men cheat. Where they at though? Where are they? Where are they? I don't. I'm not gonna say all men cheat, but most of them do. Most of them do. Have y'all ever been in a relationship where the guy didn't cheat? Or maybe y'all didn't find out? Exactly. If we cheat, they leaving. And that's what we need to do to them. Cause they'll be like, well, I can't think about like all the stuff that maybe he did to you and you did to him, and what did you do when you had sex? Did you do this? Did you suck his dick? Did you did like you want to know all the juicy details just so you can leave? But we must take you back. Hey, my brother is in the house, and maybe he can let us know some stuff. Hey, we talking about relationship. We talking about why men be cheating. Why these niggas be cheating? I mean, what do you consider cheating? He told you he would cheat. Listen, anytime somebody cheated, I found out because they act different. And I go, right, listen, no matter how I found out, I always found out. Because they dumb. I don't want to say they dumb, but they dumb. Because they going to try everything to to get to get to get to that next person. Whatever they got to say to you, whatever they got to do to get out that house, they going to do it. So what are we like? What do you consider cheating? You know what I consider cheating? Anything that I wouldn't want him to do. You know, if you want to talk to on the phone with somebody else or go out with somebody else, I don't care if it's platonic or not. No, because if you don't want me to do it, then you don't do it. So did you know he was cheating before he told you? or you was just like kind of putting two and two together when he tell you, because most of the time they get sloppy. They make up some stupid shit. Oh, I gotta go to the store and pick up some dog bones, and y'all ain't even got no dog. Like, come on, stop lying. Just say what it is. I wish somebody would have told me before I found out, cause but it's just I'd be catching it. I'd be knowing. Do y'all believe in like cheating back? If you find out he cheating and then he don't want to leave, do y'all believe in getting y'all lick back? Cause the nigga can't handle that. What do you mean you do have to cheat? A lot of people don't do coupling. I mean, but you got to be honest. You ain't got to cheat if you don't want to be in a committed relationship. I'm quick to leave too. Like, I feel like I do give more chances than I should. Like, if I find out the person cheating and they crying and carrying on, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna make it work, and then I'll be a sucker and go back until I find out they fucking ain't cheat. They still doing the same shit. Then I leave. Like, I'm not gonna give 100 chances, maybe one, just to see if the person is, but you said, yeah, that's another thing. I'll be knowing from dreams. I'm a dreamer before I have really have suspicions. Listen, sometimes sometimes a cheat back is not a bad thing. Shit. But they don't find out. I got to be the one to say, but I don't condone cheating back. I condone leaving. Once I find out, I don't do that cheating shit. Cheating back and all that stuff. But when I was younger, I mean, I would, but yeah, when I know that the guy ain't worth nothing, and all these lies is being told, like, yeah, and then you don't want to leave me alone and threaten me, yeah. I'm gonna get my lick back. You might not know about it, but I'm gonna get it in the worst way. Cheating back, like they ain't never gonna find out. I mean, I'm not saying men are dumb, but nobody ever caught me. Shit. Not that I was a cheater. I'm talking about back in the days. I'm not today. I just leave because it ain't worth it. All that cheating back and lying and stuff. I don't got time to be lying because I'm old. I can't remember what I done told you. Yeah, he said you. That's my brother. He said you have to cheat. Right. You lost me, but he's a man. He telling us. He's telling us something. We gotta listen. But you don't have to cheat. You can just remain single. But imagine a lot of men feel like you have to cheat. I mean, a lot of these girls out here, I mean, I'm not blaming it on the women, but it's like they advertise and all these, men are weak. So they want what they see, but you have if you weak, you can stay single. You don't have to be doing that relationship shit. You ain't got to be doing all that relationship shit. I don't know. I don't know what we consider cheating. Like if you found out somebody was cheating, you ain't gonna at least go look at who your options are before you leave. If so is the case, you got to kind of see what's out there. You know what I mean? Talking to somebody is not. I mean, I don't know. If I found out somebody was cheating, I probably talk to somebody too, just to see, what my options are after I leave this. Because once somebody cheat, they always gonna cheat. The trust is broken. Once the trust is gone, it's only a matter of time before I'm out. So if you like different flavors, you gotta chill. You can't be in no relationship. Cause women, we like different flavors too. Yeah, yeah, condoms be breaking. You don't be knowing who doing what. Next thing you listen, if you gonna cheat, don't approach me on nothing. We us women like different flavors too, but can we try them all while we're in a relationship? No, because then what? Because then what? They gonna try to kill us. I can't believe you cheating when they were cheating the whole damn time. You, they cheat 5 times and then you cheat. And then you cheat. They think you cheating. You ain't even cheating because it's their own guilt. They think you cheating and go crazy. Like, nigga, I ain't even doing nothing. Now, if you want me to do something, it is what it is. But he said they like different flavors. That means you got to be single. That's all that means. But I like the men that's honest. You know what I mean? Don't tell me you like different flavors. Tell you know what I mean, and tell me you want a relationship at the same time. That don't work like that. That don't work like that because sometimes in the back of my mind, in the back of my Virgo mind, I be wanting to, my revenge shit. I mean, you see sometimes these ladies be getting their lick back with with their fathers and shit and their sons and shit. Like don't fuck around with some on somebody you never know their intentions. Like you cheated and then they cheated with your damn father or your son or your grandfather, somebody like shit that's gonna hurt your motherfucking soul. But like, let's talk about. Yeah, they get mad when you leave them and go to somebody else. What I'm supposed to do? Stay by myself? You cheated. I left. That's what I'm supposed to do. Find somebody else, not stay here and wait for you to get it right, Mister Get Wrong. Shit, that's crazy. But like, do you think men cheat because the sex is trash or it's boring? Cause I ain't listen. I only ran into a couple of niggas with good dick. Most of them ain't worth it. Most of these niggas dick is whack, trash, garbage, caca, doo doo. How many people ran into the somebody with good sex? Let me tell you where the good sex is. The good dick is attached to dicks. Toxic motherfuckers. Sometimes, not all the time. Some toxic motherfuckers got trash dick. I don't know why you toxic. You should be the nicest motherfucker on the planet. You should be the nicest motherfucker on the planet if you 2 minutes long. Are you serious? Mm-mm. But let's not talk about trash dicks. Because why y'all cheat? Maybe it's because of the sex. If the sex ain't good, then you got to tell the person. But I don't think, my opinion, I don't think you can train somebody who already have their way of doing it. I always heard that you can train a man to please you. That's not the truth. Because a man have his way of doing it. You can tell him what you like out the wazoo and he always gonna go back to the way he do it. So if you sleep with somebody and they ain't doing it right the first time, you gotta leave. If that's what you're looking for, if sex is important to you, if sex is important, I think that's why a lot of us are single. Like these men can't get it right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I'm like hoping that somebody can tell us like why all these men are effed up. Yeah, but he would want to please you in his way. Like what if it's stuff that you don't like necessarily? Like a lot of men claim the fame is eating pussy. What if somebody don't like their pussy being eaten? Now I'm all fresh out of fucking luck because I don't want that done. Where's the dick at? You know what I mean? I don't want 6 or 7 pumps. I want a session, which is in 15 minutes at least. Damn, I'm not asking for 2 hours, but if you gonna give me 2 hours, I'll take it. But you can give me a good 15 minutes. I don't 2, 3 pumps and then it's just whack. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But another thing, men with nice size think that that's all they need. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Try again. Men that eat pussy think that's the only thing they need to do and give you 2 minutes of dick and then they no, wrong answer. Try again. I think good dick is hard to find, basically. Just like men might feel like that too about women. Good sex is hard to find. It's not even I don't think it's about like good sex per se, but just 1 hour, yeah. I mean, shit, 2 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. That's a lot for my shit. I don't know, but if that's the type of time you on, I have to muster up whatever fucking strength I have to last that long. But don't ask me to get on top because my knees are bad. I give you, I give you 2, 3 humps like you gave me 2, 3 humps before my knee give out. I'm just playing, but I'm serious. Um, 1 hour. 1 hour is too long. Well, it depends on the person. 1 hour may not be too long before you know it. The time passed, and 1 hour is not just like intercourse. It could be foreplay. I think men deleted foreplay out of their goddamn regimen or what do you call it. Men don't men don't even listen. If you get a nigga to kiss you on the neck, you fucking call, say hallelujah, because they don't fucking be doing it. Y'all need to bring foreplay back, niggas. Prolong the sex with foreplay. Because some of us like, a little necking, little kissing, little smoochy. You know what I mean? We don't want to get right to the business. Like, come on. You lick the clit 2 or 3 times and then want to pop it in and listen. Step your game up. Especially if you're in my damn inbox. I'm hoping you seeing this because this is what I'm saying. I waited all my life for some good dick and now I'm waiting. I'm ready. I ain't settling for less. And if you got a curve, you can cut the line. I want me a curve, a nice curve, you know, brother that can last at least 15 minutes who like foreplay. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Because y'all just want to rush everything and nut so fast. Like y'all gonna nut regardless. We may not be. We may not. Chances are we may not. We may not. How many of you guys, women, had a real orgasm before from intercourse? Not me. Mm-mm. It's a shame when you gotta wait till they go into the bathroom and do yourself. That's crazy. Cause the nigga don't want to take his time or don't last too long. Mm-mm. You know how many complaints women done tell me about they man, but they did because they love him. Man, ain't that much love. You think if you ain't giving them no orgasm, they gonna stay? They gonna cheat. They may stay, but they gonna cheat. Here you are. nutless in Jersey, and stressed out because you ain't orgasm in 2, 3 years. No, not me. I'll wait. I will wait. So what y'all gonna say? What y'all gonna say, ladies? Don't where y'all balls at? Say something. We gotta tell these men what we want. We don't want them to assume what we want. I want somebody that I'm sexually compatible with. Finally, this is I'm only good for one more relationship, and I have to make sure he's absolutely correct because if it ain't hitting, sorry, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to leave. I didn't say the same thing. I said if I'm in a relationship and it's not good, then I'm leaving. I'm not saying I want a woman can't have sex with multiple people, and we can't. I don't want to have, if I'm in a relationship, I don't want to have sex with multiple people. I want to find that person. Like if me and the person are talking 2, 3 months, maybe less, maybe more, and sex happens, if we're not compatible, I'm not staying because I like orgasms too. You know what I mean? It's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but shit, I feel like I've been getting the short end of the stick for so many years. It's time for me to get my groove back like Stella. I won't be Stella. Shit. I don't want no young man, but I want to be like Stella, crying in the shower. That's what I want. But like, let me ask you a question. So if you talked, a lot of men are just out for the sex. So if you find somebody on a dating website and immediately they start talking about sex, what do you think they want? Do you think they want a relationship that involves sex, or do you think they want a sexual relationship? They just want sex. So I find that a lot of men up there too, they think just because they tell you they size, oh, I have this size, this many inches, that you're gonna be like, hey, come on over. No, because even if you got whatever size, that doesn't guarantee that you know what you're doing with it. A lot of these times, these guys that be wanting the sex be a waste of time. They be the ones that not even secure with their technique, that be kind of knocking your wig off. But that's neither here nor there. But hopefully I can find all that in one person, like nice, tall, that type of thing. Most relationships sexually is a one-way street because men, first of all, some men don't even have the size. So do you believe that size matters? To a certain extent, yeah. To a certain extent. Okay, I think yeah, they talk about their size, but sometimes even if it's big, it's not good. Big doesn't mean good because what if you 9 inches and then you 2 minutes? Like that don't work. What about the smaller ones? It's the same thing. It's like I feel bad, but like I want a nut too. I feel bad that you did, because everybody want a big one. I get it, but everybody don't, and everybody have a person that that's compatible with them. I'm just not the one for nobody small, like really small. Watch the niggas that's gonna watch just gonna. Why would you say that? Listen, stop being so sensitive. Conversations. I ain't looking for no conversation. I mean, I'm looking for overall compatible. We into the same type of things like so another one of the questions was like if you were in a relationship for a long period of time, like what do you do to spice up the relationship, like spice it up sexually, like spice it up in the bedroom, what do you do? So my initial thought is why why just the bedroom is the first thing. Like if you want to spice it up, move it out of the bedroom. Who wants to do it in the bedroom all the time? Some of them don't. I'm just like, I don't know, like some, it's just like I think people, some men have it, some men don't. That's just it with the size thing. But it's like if you have a smaller size, I feel like you have to do a little more. But some of them don't. But I feel bad for them because I did have one guy that he was a nice guy and his wife was cheating on him, but I didn't understand why because I'm like, wow, he's handsome. Like, what's wrong? What happened? And then as I got to know him and things like that, and I knew why, but she shouldn't have never married him. But nonetheless, size do matter. I'm hoping for someone just I'm compatible with. It don't have to be nothing humongous. I mean, just nice size, nice probably curve to it if possible. Nice, yeah, nice foreplay. To spice up relationship, yeah, you do a lot of role playing. I don't necessarily, I'm not necessarily into role playing, but like if I was married for a long time and that's what he wanted, I would do it. Like I'm pretty open minded when it comes to things like that. Go in the woods. Oh, I'm not a woods person because there's animals in there. I mean, it, in the woods, like outside in the woods. I mean, that would be nice if it was like no animals, but I'm scared that something gonna come. I wouldn't be able to concentrate on anything else but an animal about to attack me. But like, I would say anywhere outside. I can't it has to be sexual. I'm sorry. I'm a sexual person. So I'm sorry. I'm a sexual person. I would like to build my dream man, but like I need that, I kind of need that. I don't want to say I'm an addict, but if I'm in a relationship, I've always been called like a nympho because I'm like, I don't know if it's because I have high testosterone, but I have a large appetite, so it's like something that it's needed. Yeah, doing it in different environments is exciting. So that's another way to spice things up. But I kind of look for like now as I gotten older, I've looked for like different things in relationships, like respect, being able to communicate effectively without yelling. Effective, healthy communication, loyalty. Like like respect is number one on the list. Like a good family structure. I would like someone, who came from a family structure because I think a lot of these guys that, didn't have their fathers in their life don't really know how to treat a woman. That's just my opinion and that's just who my experience has been. Like if a guy that come from a fatherless home don't know how to treat a woman because they don't know, they didn't have an example to look at, that type of thing. I could be wrong. I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying from my experience. Um, so I feel like, yeah. I mean, I would like somebody tall. I don't like short. I mean, Short people, I think, are really mean. Like short men are mean to me. Like I find them to be very like they have the Napoleon complex. I'm just talking like not all of them, but some of them. But I would like him to have like respect first of all, honesty, loyalty, all these things that a relationship should have. Basics, those are a given, should be a given. And then the physical aspect may come into play. I'm not really too keen about like light skin, dark skin, like that type of thing, but attractive to me. Attractive to me. And then hopefully, bomb sex. Bomb sex. I mean, hopefully. I'll take okay, but bomb preferably. So what do you look for like when you looking for a person? Because I mean, you just at the end of the day, every woman just want to be treated with respect. Treated like a queen. Like we're all queens. We're supposed to be treated as such. Men want to be treated as kings. Oh, you want your food cooked, laundry done, this that, but you can't even respect me. At the end of the day, at the very least, give me respect. Talk to me with like I mean something to you. What do you guys? Is sex not important in relationships to you guys? Like it seems like maybe y'all haven't came across like when I was you guys' age, I don't feel like sex was that important. I think around your age is when I first came into a bout of good dick. And that's when I said, "Whoa, it is, oh, this is what it's about." Because up until then I really wasn't. I thought sex was just that. It was just basic. Yes, God fearing, family, yeah, a good family structure. Because you listen. I've never dated a Latin man. I mean, I've dated a Haitian. Sex isn't that important, girl. Girl, you ain't got the right one yet. Maybe if you try one of them hook ones, one of them cheese curl dick niggas, you'll start loving it. That's what happened to me. Took me from I don't really care about sex to where is that? You know what I mean? I always got to keep it real. I always got to keep it real, even though people gonna say you shouldn't say that. You shouldn't say that. Listen, this channel is about realness. If you ain't real, this ain't the channel. You never dated a Latino, Miss Missy? Me either. I mean, I'm open minded now, but I don't know. It's just like they have to talk my language, I think. Exactly. Sex is important. But Latin man is where is that? Maybe I'm searching the wrong batch. Maybe listen. Maybe I am in the wrong searching the wrong pile, sifting through the wrong pile. Are they kind of big? Or I mean, I think Latin men probably are more like affectionate. Like they like the kissing and rub. I think that's what it is. I'm not for sure. I'm just guessing. Is that is that true? Is that like is Latin men more like affectionate in the bedroom? Like I don't. I'm trying Latin. I'm gonna try white. Listen. I told you about the pink meat, but I'm gonna try. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try. I don't think I would want to have sex with him. I don't know. But as of now, like I just I'm used to dating just one type of person, but maybe I'm, like I said, maybe I'm sifting through the wrong pile. Maybe I need to, broaden my horizons. Oh, they become obsessed. All men become obsessed. The ones that I've dated, after they did wrong and you just leave them. But maybe you put that smacker on them. Maybe that's why they gotta say what you was doing that made them obsessed. So you dated an Italian, so you had sex with him, or you just dated him? Because a white guy kissed me before, and all I felt was like I was kissing a porcupine. Like all I felt was like prickly beard. Like it was just disgusting. But so Yazzie, what you put on that man to make him so obsessed? What you did? Twerking? Oh, well, you probably was twerking on him. He ain't never see that before with them. So the Italian man, you just like kind of, yeah. I feel like Latinos are lovers. You know what I mean? They're more like affectionate. Yeah, I felt like I was kissing the porcupine. It was like spiky. Like it was just ooh. Because they really don't have, full lips. So it's like kissing. I don't know. I don't want to describe it. I don't want to disrespect nobody, but white men lips are small. So it's like kissing the upper lip. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just saying. So y'all never got to, the sexual stage. Haitian man, I had a Haitian one. Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you something. It was a leg shaker. But he was the only one that kind of followed the blueprint. I gave him the blueprint and he followed it. And girl, let me tell you. Girl, let me tell you about the Haitian. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Up until now, that was the best session I've ever had. Like I couldn't stop shaking. But on the downside, this very next session, he went back to doing things the way he did it, and it was like he went from an A to an F. So I had to dump him off. Sorry, if you see this, that's what happened. You might not know, but now you know. You went from an A to an F. And he had the meat too. I thought it was fake at first. Yeah, let me stop talking about that man because he probably listened to this and be like, damn, she talking about me. I sure was. Yeah, but the Haitian was, ooh, let me stop talking. Any Haitians out there? Let me just stop. Oh, you know what? That guy was Haitian that was trying to come over here. Mm-mm. I don't go out with nobody. Listen, when I go on these background, listen, when I go online, I've been doing this for like such a long time. I don't meet nobody except for in the public. And we go into a restaurant, we go in the daytime, where somebody can hear me, or see me, I don't go nobody house, nobody coming over this house. If they do, they gonna be laid up and not in the hospital, 6 feet. But it is let me tell you about people saying about online dating. The most dangerous people I've been with, I met in person. That's the truth. That's the truth. The most toxic motherfuckers, I kind of met them in person, not online. But I don't meet nobody from online in their house. Even if they say, come to my house, I'm not a creep. I don't know you, nigga. No, I don't want to be on nobody's true crime story. The fuck? So Again, size do matter. Experience matter. Um, Let me ask y'all about Viagra. I don't know. I don't know the age in which people have to start taking it, but I know some younger people have taken it, and I can quite say I don't like it. Yeah, I don't go anywhere, so and I don't have any friends to share no location. I mean, I have friends, but I sometimes I want to do things on my own. Yeah, I've seen the one girl that she went somewhere to meet a white guy, and they found her leg somewhere. Like that's fucking crazy. I'm not meeting nobody nowhere in their house. I don't care. Mm-mm. No way. Why I don't like Viagra? Because I get the dick too hard. It's too much blood flowing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But Viagra only help the dick get hard. It don't lengthen the session time. So you still getting the 6, 7 dicks, 6, 7 pumps. Like you still getting you still getting the same amount of dick. It's just a harder dick. Sorry. It's not, I guess it's better if you was getting newly dick, like the soft, the hard soft, the soft hard dick. But it's still gonna be the same length of time. It's like, come on. I thought in my I'm not a man, so I'm thinking Viagra helps not only get it hard, but like, we gonna go hours and hours, like money long, you know what I mean? But damn, that should be like womp womp. You finish? Fuck. Maybe I'm just a sex crazed maniac for my person. But but a lot of them need it. What do you mean don't use that and then want to do anything? It's not like they're gonna last any longer than what they usually would. It's just that it makes them they dick hard. Maybe they dick don't get as hard anymore. With all these drugs and stuff these niggas be taking, they got noodle dick, so they need that. But it's just not even. It just don't make sense if you're gonna still get the same 6, 7 pumps. 6, 7, 6, 7. I mean, but y'all gotta do you. Y'all gotta do you. I know they're gonna say, "Damn, that girl is a freak." Nope, not at all. For my person, yeah, but no. Why you said Lord? Why you say Lord? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these people have, drink a lot, smoke a lot of weed, and by the time they get to a certain age, the blood don't be flowing properly. So they gotta take honey packs or Viagra's or whatever hell they to try to please their person, and then that shit don't be working sometimes. All natural, you gotta be all natural. So we're gonna talk about a non-sex, non-relationship question, but it's kind of serious. It kind of goes with what's going on in the world. But it's like it made me think. It says, why do people still um support artists who are rapists? Hmm, that's a good one. You can't. You heard what stories about Viagra or rapist? But my thoughts on the people that support artists who are rapists are, the saying, what that birds of a feather flock together. They all rapists. Told me that honey pack. Some people can't separate but to be honest, I feel like a majority, maybe a big amount of artists are, are that like, with they probably doing the same thing. They probably don't see a problem with it. Um, I know like when the R. Kelly thing first came up. I was young when that happened, and I even saw the video, and I'm like, wow, like damn, he had a lot of piss. Like it was like, wow, he made good music. Like that "Sex Me" song, like always got, you know what I mean. I love the 12 play, like you listen, but when it's like everybody has issues, you know what I mean. Everybody have issues. He's where he's supposed to be, but it's like with me doing this podcast talking sexual content or whatever, should the job now still, judge me and fire me because I talk sex? You know what I mean? It's like, it's a thin line between, it's a thin line. It's like, I don't support any artist, any rapist, but we don't even probably know who all they are. We don't even know how many of them exist. How old were you when you met R. Kelly? You was too old for him? Which you was like 18. He like, it's like he is where he's supposed to be, and a lot of people belong in there. Even people that's not famous belong in there. But he's probably sick. Or you was too old for him. Yeah. I went to an R. Kelly concert. I took my mother because she wanted to see him, and that was after the video. But now when a whole bunch of people started coming out, and it's like, whoa, I haven't listened to an R. Kelly song, since I don't know how long, but it's like once these Epstein files and all these artists start coming out, it's like, who am I going to listen to? And I don't mind, but it's like, I don't know if you can judge people's art. Like that's private and personal. This is his work. Like music is his work, and then doing that is his personal life. It's like, can they try, with my job, be able to look at me in a way because this is my personal thing, but that job is that job. But I don't know. Like everybody got to be like, listen, when the files come out, nothing's gonna happen to them. They got to be just left to God. That's how I feel. Like I'm not. I can't judge. No, like I can judge people, but I don't have the ultimate say. Everybody gonna have to answer to God, and everybody's gonna pay. Like everybody's gonna pay. Everybody's gonna pay. Like all these things, like rapists is just like one thing. Like to hear like all these people that was on Epstein Island eating babies and shit, like that shit is like, yeah, y'all got to pay. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna have to answer. And when justice come for them, it's just like, you know what I mean? When justice, when everybody gonna have to have their day. Everybody gotta have their day. I'm not God. I can judge, but I'm not God. But when he listen, even the ones that we don't know is gonna be served. All of them gonna be served. It's like, you know what I mean. That's why I say I just leave it to God. Like, if I listen to his music, does that make me a bad person? Because sometimes his music get me in a great mood. You know what I mean? So that was just his job. You know what I mean? That's what I look at it. But he is where he belong. And everybody every dog has his day is what they say. And I can kind of see it happening already. All these bullies and stuff, y'all, this is not it. No more. All these Trumps and eating babies and killing babies. Yeah, all that. Listen, watch what's gonna happen in 2026. But that's what I'm saying is like all these people have all this money. Like, I, the artists that's rapists is one thing, but it's like we have these. I'm on the Apple phone. Bill Gates was in the files. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at what point do we say we not gonna support them? We got to give away all the phones. We got to stop using the phones. We got to stop using the laptop. We got to stop using everything because it's not only the artists, it's the people that own the company, the Amazon. Like I said, I came to work and I told them about what happened at with Amazon. I'll tell you the story briefly before I go because I've been on here for almost an hour and a half, but I don't mind. But I'm just saying. So what happened with Amazon? I was at my second job. I was talking to the client's mom. We were talking about energy drinks. So nothing, nothing major. So what happened was I woke up the next morning and looked at my phone and said a shipment was gonna arrive later. So I'm like, what shipment? I didn't order anything. Anything I ordered already came. The phone was listening to what I was talking about, took it upon itself to order me some energy drinks from Amazon and to debit the money out of my account and ship it to my house because they overheard a conversation of me having about an energy drink. So that's what I want to say about these phones. It's like they have it. I don't even know how to describe what I want to say or explain what I want to say. It's like they have so much control over the world that it's like, what are we gonna do about anything? Like we're so attached to our phones that even though we know it's listening and things, we still can't rid of it. Everyone has laptops. Everyone, it's like everyone has cars that has some type of navigation in it where it's kind of, so it's like everybody that's the higher ups are the Epstein files. You know what I mean? Has been doing the absolute worst stuff in the world. So it's like we would have to be like go how you call it Amish, like getting horses and carriages and no phones, and like if you want phones you have to have landline phones, which I don't mind doing, but it's like if I want to promote my message or get my message out, I have to use a laptop. And this person was on the Epstein file. So it's still like I'm supporting him, but I'm not supporting him. So it's like even if I'm listening to my music, I don't condone their actions. But they will still have to answer to a higher power for the things they do. They have done. You feel me? You feel me? So I answered all the questions for today. It's like everything, everybody, like all these child actors, and it's just like it's everywhere. It's things that we don't even know about that happened that we don't know about. It's just like so much stuff is gonna come out this year that is crazy. But I'm about to I've been up here for an hour and a half, which I don't mind. But I want more questions so we could do this again next week. We could talk about whatever because you see I'm an open book. I still have questions from that I didn't get to answer from a couple of other people, but I want to thank you guys for coming. I want to thank people who may watch this later, but I want to thank y'all for, giving me something to talk about and talk to me while I'm on my live stream. Y'all gonna be my day ones, and I'm gonna look y'all out once I reach to the top. So I'm gonna log off now, y'all. I had a good time. I'll see you next week. Thanks for the heart. Thanks for the love.